Hi, welcome back. In this video, we are going to build a real world tax appointment booking system using n8n. Thing is, before we start building, let me quickly show you the final workflow in action. I have to click execution, execute, and enter again. So I enter my email, phone number, selecting the file text filing, selecting on this one, time 11:35. Okay, you will take 11:35 and test or something like that. So I'm resizing it, click submit button. So you see here it's going here and sent email. So workflow executed successfully. So let's go there. Then we did on 27 now. So 27 here you see we can see the appointment like 11:30. So John we provided a tax appointment. I mean, this is a tax appointment. If somebody comes, like the person who has content, he come and he can check his calendar and he see that, okay, I have an appointment at 11:30 a.m. So he can see this one. You see, client name, email ID, phone number, service type, date, time, 30 minutes. Similarly, if you go in the sheet, it will add a record here, all the detailed information. And if you go here in mail, I think not in this email, I have another email. So you see 1 minute before we got this one, check this one. So hello John, your tax appointment is confirmed, date is this. Like we can give detailed information time also. So you stay till the end of the tutorial. I will show you end to end. So let's go back to the like our n8n. You have to get the subscription for the n8n on hosting. After that you can see something like this overview. I mean, when you log in, you can see overview like this. So how many workflows you have, how many time it fails, failure rate, and all those stuff. And here you see workflows, credential, execution, variable data. So credentials, I mean, I showed you in the previous video that how to add a calendar. And then in the Google Sheet, we have to like configure or set up few things. So that I already covered in the previous video. The same thing for the calendar, Google Sheet account, Gmail account. So let's come here. And we have existing workflow. Let's go and run first. So we see this one, how it is going to work. So here I'm running the workflow. Click here. So this is the like form, and you can give any description and detailed information. Here the full name. So we are providing like John, email. I'm giving my email to test that one. So the customer entering the information, his phone number, his email, and what survey they want, text filing, on what date they want to come. So 26, and what time they want to come. They want to come afternoon, like 2. They want to come at 11:30 a.m. morning. And you can use some notes, sir. So as soon as I click the submit button, so you will see this one. I mean, here I'm just adjusting the window, resizing it. So as soon as you click, or once I click submit button, the Google Calendar event is created automatically. So if you see here, Google Calendar 26, 27, 25, I don't have anything. And there is a sheet also. Nothing is there in this sheet. You see this tax appointment sheet, nothing is there. So as soon as click the submit button, so Google Calendar event is created automatically, and the customer information is going to save into Google Sheet, and confirmation email is sent to user. Whatever the user entering in, it is sent to user. So this is the complete system we are going to build. So we have all this detailed information, John, this email, service type is tax filing, appointment date 26, and tax filing. Okay, we can take 27 also if you want. We can take 27. Let's take 27. Submit form. So what happened now? There is a problem happened. I have to click execution, execute, and enter again, because we move from the screen to another screen. That's why there is some problem happened. Trigger event. So I enter my email ID quickly, phone number, selecting the file text filing, selecting on this one, time 11:35. Okay, we will take 11:35 and test or something like that. Resizing it, click submit button. So you see here it's going here and sent email. So workflow executed successfully. So let's go there and we did on 27 now. So 27, here you see, we can see the appointment like 11:30. So John, we provided the text. I mean, this is the text appointment. If somebody comes, like the person who has contact, he come and he can check his calendar and he see that, okay, I have an appointment at 11:30 a.m. So he can see this one appointment. So all little information. So he can see this one. You see, client name, email ID, phone number, service type, date, time, 30 minutes. Similarly, if you go in the sheet, it will add a record here, all the detailed information. And if you go here in mail, not I think not in this email, I have another email here. So you see 1 minute before we got this one, check this one. So hello John, your tax appointment is confirmed, date is this. Like we can give detailed information, time also, phone number, thank you for your, we can give the good message, like we can write thank you and the name, detailed information. So you see this one. So what is happening, 3 things happen here. One is Google Calendar event is created, customer information is saved into Google Sheet, and confirmation is sent to the customer. Why we are using this one, I already explained that one, that many small businesses like tax officers still managing appointment manually. We need to create a automation. In this workflow, entire workflow, we are doing just automation, and in the future, upcoming video, we will improve this system further by adding, if they don't enter the email ID or wrong email ID, so AI will validate that one. So AI validation, and we check the hours, business hours validation, like this company opens from like a content, he can put the business hour like Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So those validation also, and double booking prevention, and intelligent scheduling, rescheduling, and cancellation workflow, owner notification, and everything, and eventually AI powered operational automation also. So by the end of the series, you will understand how to build a real business automation system using n8n and AI. So we are not going to implement the tax application, but we will implement different use cases also. So stay tuned. So now let's go. This is my n8n, and then we are going to create a new workflow. So once you are on the n8n, you can see the dashboard is like this, user interface. So n8n here, and you have plus sign. So you click plus sign, and you have to create workflow. So we can go back and forth and check our existing workflow also. So in the previous workflow, okay, let me open the previous workflow. I have already, so this is our previous workflow. So we have to create a form, one form submission. So this is the place we can add the triggers. So you click here, or you can click here and type here. So I'm clicking here, and then I'm typing form. We need form. So we get the n8n form, click here, and then select this one on new n8n form event. Okay, so now this is the test URL. So later on we need this one when we are using the webhook. Suppose if we have our website, on that website we can put this form on the website. From the website we can come to n8n, and then workflow start from here. Start executing from here. So like form title. So quickly copy from here, form title, copy this one, paste, description, we are giving description. So what are the fields you need? So label, we can say that enter your name, and here I can say text input, full name, because this way we use in our script full name, and you can attribute placeholder like enter your name, something like that. So what we are doing, we are adding label, we are adding what type of element. We are using the text only, the person has to write text, not the amount or not the date. So we are using the text type. So here you can see this one: file, password, or text area, email, or drop down or date. But we are using only for text input. So it's already selected text input. Now second phase, again we are adding another form element. So here we are going to add email. This is also text type. We can say enter your email ID, and this one is required field. So we can say required because it should require. They should enter the email. Even we have to do the same thing with the name also. So add one more attribute, required field, and just toggle on. Similarly, we have to add a phone number, and phone is also same. But in the email, we have to get that it should not be the text. We should use the email. Phone is phone. It should be text. And then we have appointment date. So go here in this form, and so we'll use appointment date. Or first we use the service type. So service type. So we use underscore type, and we use drop down. And the drop down we put all the options like option, text filing, all the stuff. So first option is text filing, text consultation. So in the option we are adding text filing, text consultation, and what is last, business tax. So we are developing for the tax for our company that we use for tax filing. And then we have appointment date and appointment time. So go here, add one more form at all. Here we are going to add appointment date, and what we are using, date. So we have to use the type is date type, and go back and take the appointment type. The placeholder we can give anything like placeholder. We are giving this, and we need all the required fields, content, service type also, and attribute. This is also required. Time is very important. Date and time, and attribute required. Sorry, no, we don't have to add this one. We have to add attribute required field. You delete. You don't want this one. Delete this one. Okay. So we have our form. Detail form. You can execute. You just select here, click here, and it will open. So you enter your name. So you see that we give in the placeholder, enter your name. So name, Sam, email, same email, service type, business, time, date and time, anything. So time 9:45. So because this is only the first node form submission, so it's not going to happen anything. So just click here. So we can say that everything is working fine. So we are good. So what we did, we just create a on submission form. We click here, and we type form, and then we select, and then we got this form, and then we double click here, and then we get this window. And then we started adding the elements, forms element. Like we are collecting the first person for full name. We can give first name, last name also. So we are collecting the full name and what type of element. It is an text input. They can put a text. Like name should be in the text only, right? So and in the email. So email, we are collecting the email. So in the email, the format is some name at the rate of domain name.com, at the rate like yahoo.com, gmail.com. So that's why we selected this email. So we did not select the text input. We did not select this one, but we selected email. And similarly, we provide the placeholder. It is required field, phone number. Phone number also we are selecting text only, not number. Service type. It is a drop down. You can select from the drop down these three options, any one of this option, and this is the one, appointment date. So we are collecting date. So that's why it appears in the calendar. And from the calendar we can select, and similarly time. So we set up the one thing, and then just click here and just drag it here, hold and drag. And next is the calendar event. We have to create a calendar in Google Calendar. So click here, Google Calendar. So here you can see the Google Calendar, and from this one we can create an event. We can select many things, but if you in the next video, I'm going to show that gate availability. So in order to prevent the double booking prevention, so we get all the existing events or appointments, and we can check that one if somebody is submitting the on the same time or same date. So for that time we can use this one, but for this video we are not going to use. Later on we will use, and we'll develop another application where we can check the double booking prevention. So click create event. So in this once you have to configure, how to configure that one. This I already configured Google Calendar. When I go to the cloud.google on my account, so there I already created one video. You have to check that one. So click here, and then this one is already there. You fill, and then you have to give a client ID that I got it from the Google, and the client secret, and then sign in with the Google, and then it will ask you things, and then it will connect your account to n8n. So I've already done, and this is the event. We are creating an appointment, calendar appointment, and then here we have to do few things. So start time. So what is the start time? This is the appointment. We have this one on 26th May at 9:45 a.m. So we can put directly here. Now means current time, but we are giving this start time. So then we have to add time also, and in time we have to add 1 hour. So we can take like this. This one, and then we add +1, and additional information what we can add you few fields. So we can add a description, summaries, all the detailed information we can add. So we can add description that is going to add on the calendar like that. So we are going to add this detailed information in the description and title of the summary title. So I'm going to click with the description. I think I already selected the description. In the description we have to provide the description. We have to give the name. You can drag here, so you get name, you see name, email. So we have to format in the good way. So we got take this one, email also, and then phone number, all the stuff. So what I'm going to do now, I have already script ready, so I don't want to waste the time. So we will use. So in the start time, we'll use this one. So I'm going to add this in the description, so you can get this detailed information from description. So basically, when I drag, if you want exact appointment time, so drag this one. You see JSON.appointment.underscore date. So here you can see whatever the date. So instead of that one, what I'm doing, I'm formatting it. So date time format from format, and then JSON.appointment.date. So in that one we get this date, and then JSON.appointment.date. It should be in this format: year, month, day, hour, and zone. So it is East Coast, so we are providing this one. So just we have to make sure that the appointment, I will put it here. So JSON appointment underscore date. Okay. So that is correct. So we'll tell that one if we can face a few issues. So remove this colon, delete. In the description we can do that. What we are doing there, we are showing that the client and the full name, email ID, phone number, service, appointment, all the stuff. So it will appear in this format. You see client, email, phone, service type, appointment. So we are arranging in that way. So instead of typing, it will take time. So I'm just copying this one and pasting. So how we are getting full name? So you can do like this also in the description. Just drag and drop, you get the full name. So I don't want to put everything in a single line, so that's why I'm copying from there and pasting here. So you will get in this format. You see this, all the detailed information. So now we got this one. We set up start date, end date, and description, and we need summary also. So we'll add one more field, summary. So in the summary also something like that, text the first name. So you can copy this one in the summary, and you need John here, no? So full name John or Sam, this tag is Sam. So you see tags appointment Sam. So this is the, and let's execute this one to see if we are facing any issue or not. So issue cannot be executed. The reason is workflow cannot be executed. Please fix. So what is the problem? So we did not select the calendar. What do we have to select? Okay, this one I'm selecting. So check here also what I was doing there. No, this is unbooking in the calendar. Mode is primary. Okay, so we have to select. We selected this one. We selected event. We selected create. Select this one, event, create from list. So because there is no data, so it will not execute. For the same Sam1, it is in 24-hour format. So I'm taking 1 o'clock as 13. So it is showing that it successfully executed. So what time? 26:13. Let me see. Came here or not. So here you see this one. So we got the information details, Sam1, all those stuff. 13. So now we created 3. You see we have created 2 nodes. First is activating. So we created on form submission, and we created a calendar event. Now we have to create, once we create a calendar, and then it send the same data to the Google Sheet, and after that it should send to the email. So let me create this one. So Google Sheet for appending. So Google Sheets, click this one, and we have to append a row because we have already created a sheet. This is a sheet. In this one we need to append. Okay. So we are not creating a new sheet or creating a sheet, we are appending to the sheet. So click this one, and this is already a Google Sheet account. So if you are new, then you have to go to the Google Cloud, and you have to create few things which I already showed you in the previous video. So I have already created this one. So I'm selecting this one, and what is my sheet name? My sheet name is tax appointment. If you go back here, I have multiple sheets. So tax appointment, in auto post, home, buy and sell. So this is my sheet. So I have to select that sheet. So I have already selected this account, and then append row, and I have to select the sheet. So you can see I have all the sheets I can see here in the n8n from my Google account, Google Sheets. I'm selecting tax appointment. So first we have to create, before doing this one, we have to create in the Google Sheet. If you go sheet like this, name, phone number, email, appointment. So we selected that one, and then what is the sheet name? This is the first sheet. So I'm going to select it's a default one. You can select the sheet one also. If you have multiple sheet, then you can select, but this is if you don't select also, that's okay, because you have only one sheet. So now it is asking in the sheet we have these fields, right? Name, phone, email, appointment date. Name, phone, email, appointment date. So now we have to map. So here we have to map not automatically, we have to map manually. We have options like you can map automatically, but I want to map manually. So here we get a few things from the form. In the form we have name, all the stuff now. So just drag and drop. So name, we are mapping this name to this name. Just drag this one, drag and drop. Okay, Sam1. And in the phone you drag and drop. So in the sheet it will be appended with this email ID, that phone number, and in the email you drag and drop, and you drag the appointment date date and time also you can append. You do this one, and then you can do little bit like formatting also here, but it's okay. No, I want so date, and you can add time also. So I'm not going to add the time for the Google Sheet. So now execute these ones. So how I'm doing now, first I create a form and execute the form, then I create a calendar and execute a calendar, and now I'm creating this Google Sheet and I'm going to execute it, and I'm checking this one. So this we are debugging or we are testing. So close this one, come here and execute. So it executed. So go back and check that one. Did you get the same information in your sheet? Like SAM1, all the stuff. So you can see here, we got all the detailed information here. So far what we have done, we have created a Google Sheet with the append row in the sheet, and these are the things we have done. We map the whatever the data coming from the form, we are mapping it to the Google Sheet. Name, phone number, email, and date and time. Just you click, you drag and drop. This is a Google event. Here's the on form submission. So drag. So I'm mapping a full name to the Google Sheet name. I'm mapping the form, whatever coming from the form. Email, I'm mapping it here. Google Sheet email. Similarly, phone and other stuff. So you see here on permission, create event, append sheet, and then last thing we have to do is we have to send it to email. So Gmail, click Gmail. We have to send a message. Okay. So take this Google. I already configured this OAuth2 that I've done in the previous YouTube. So who to send? So email, put here your email, you're sending it to, it will go to this email ID, and you can give any hello, thank you for your submission form, thank you for your submission and all those stuff, or we can give the detail like subject, and here we are sending in the HTML format, and we have to send a message. So hi, we can say hi Sam1, thank you for whatever, thank you for. So instead of all the stuff, I have that format ready. So in the subject line, I'm adding this one. So subject line, I'm adding this one. So tax appointment, confirm, name of the person. And here is the message. In the message, just copy and paste this one. I will provide it in description. So here you see, hello, whatever. So because these are the HTML tags, so we are sending in the HTML formats. That's why we created this script. So you see, hello Sami, and the break the line, your tax appointment is date this, and phone number is this, thank you. And you can provide anything here also. Thank you. BR means break line, and then you can give some name, company or company something. You can give that. And try to execute it successfully. This one also successfully executed. We are going to check in the email, not here. We have email here. So here you see this one. I put that in the end. This one. So you can see the subject, confirm, and hi, name of that one. Your tax appointment is confirmed. Date, phone number, thank you, company name. You can provide phone, all the stuff. Like here you can provide all the stuff. So this is the thing, like this is the automation of anything. We can create any type of automation using the n8n, and without any intervention of operator or anything, it will happen automatically. You don't have to do anything. Once you create, and then you click publish, and then if anyone come on your website and enter the information form, like here, if they enter any information and submit form, it will automatically come to this row, and it will save, add the event in the calendar, append to the Google Sheet, and send the email to the email. This is the end-to-end workflow, and I showed you how to test and run the complete workflow end to end. If you want, I can show you end to end also. Click here, execute. Little bit resize it so that we can see the flow. And enter here David. So we don't have any David in our sheet. So I'm giving the same email ID so that I want to check that. And this time I'm giving the business text. And this time we'll take the 28. And like 2 p.m. means it's 14. Okay. So we'll go through. So here we are using 28. So go here and check if we have anything on 28 of this month. So nothing in the calendar 28. Okay. So it's waiting for the trigger event. So when I click, it will come here. This is the form, and it will take all the information whatever we enter in this form. It will go to here calendar. It will add to the calendar. From calendar, it will add to the. After adding the calendar, it will go to the and it will send the email to this person, the person who is submitting this form, this email to this email. So executed perfectly. So 9:05 we execute. Let's go check. You see the appointment, okay, and you will see David is added and go in the email. 9:05 we should get one more email. So not just we got the email. So you see this one. Hi David, hello David. Your tax appointment is confirmed. All this thing. So I showed you how to test and run a complete workflow end to end. Something many beginner tutorial skip this one. So I'll show this one and stay tuned. I'm going to show you more things in future. By the end of this series, you will understand how to build real business automation system using n8n and AI. So don't think that n8n is out of market because the other tools, or you can say that cloud code creating the end-to-end workflow for us. Like ChatGPT, you can give the prompt and ask ChatGPT, give this all the 4 steps to the ChatGPT. ChatGPT will create a JSON form, and then I will show you how to instead of writing this one, instead of doing all these things, just you have to copy and paste the JSON and it will work fine. So, but you should know the basic understanding of how workflow works. How if somebody in future, if you get a project or something like that, you should know n8n. Everyone should have the foundation strong. Then only the person go like whatever the new tool come, he can easily adopt the new tool. So this is the foundation. I have so many things to show you. Stay tuned. Thank you. Bye.